consider this.
So 2024 general archery elk season did not go as planned. I was trying to get a 7x7 bull, but I got a 6x6 on the first day out. We were hiking into a spot that we wanted to camp for like 3 to 5 days, just explore new spots, because I know there's a bunch of elk out there. But we only made it halfway, and we're walking through, and decided to take a break. So I threw my backpack down, threw my bow down, just let out a bugle, and we hear branches snapping in the back behind us. So 5 steps, and I draw my bow, and this guy walks out and stands out and just stares at me. And I'm not even wearing my camo. I didn't check the wind. I had no idea which way the wind is blowing. I was not prepared for an elk. I thought it was going to be a little bear or something. I was like, yeah, I'll just take a look at him. And this guy walks out and just stands there and looks at me. And I was like, it looks like a 5x5, but I should be okay with that. So I let one fly, and I knew that the shot was good. He was quartering to me, standing in that position, and I saw my arrow dig deep into his heart. So it seems like he either broke it or it went completely in there. I'm not sure, but he didn't go more than 50 yards. And we just gave him like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to expire, and Nathan heard him fall. So same story as last year. I was hunting, shot an elk, and he went 50 yards and pretty much died. The broadheads that I'm using these are Magnus Stinger broadheads, and there's a lot of bad reviews about them. People saying, oh, they don't leave blood trail, they don't work, I'm scared to use them on bigger game. And my experience, 2 elk in 2 seasons, both expired within 50 yards. And so it's like, I'm happy with those. Yeah, they do get damaged because they bent on heavy bones, but they work. And the blood trail wasn't heavy at first, but 10-15 yards into it, yeah, there's definitely blood. Not a lot of blood. Most of the blood most likely stayed inside the elk, just like it did last time when I shot another bull, another 6x6 in this region. But I'm happy with this one because we only walked 2.5 miles, and we were walking uphill. So this is a flat area here. We're gonna quarter him, and our truck is 2 miles down, so it's gonna be pretty easy. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna camp here for 5 days. Not even here, but like farther up, and explore and set a cellular trail camera. But it seems like my season is over for an elk, at least. I'm still gonna be out here, probably trying to get a fat bear and a cougar, but in Washington, I'm gonna be hunting again in a week, so I'm excited there, because here I didn't even have time to check through my binoculars or see, is he a 5x5 or a 6x6? I really wanted to hold off for a huge 6x6 that I saw last year, but sometimes things don't go as planned, and you got to make quick decisions and be happy with them. And like LeBron James said, when I decided, I never thought about it again. When I made that decision, I never have to think about it again. So I'm gonna be happy with this bull. He's a little smaller than the one I got last year. Definitely a little narrower, but oh, another thing is when we bugled, he didn't bugle back. He just started coming over without responding. And it's funny because we had no responses today, or even last week when Nathan and I were scouting, and I thought the bulls are gonna be vocal, but it seems like they're not there yet. Or maybe he just didn't want to talk to us, and he decided, because we were so close, like 70 yards away, he was like, oh, I'm not gonna bugle, I'll just come and check him out. But yeah, weird things happen, and sometimes with animals, you can't predict. You don't know what they're thinking, you don't know where they're going. Maybe there's a cougar in the area, that's why he wasn't bugling. Maybe there's a bear, or maybe he got spooked by another hunter, which is not likely. I don't know why I said that, because there's no hunters here. That's why I love the archery season, because there's no hunters in the areas that I choose to hunt, because you have to hike in a lot, very far, and you gotta hike out, pack out the meat. So I do enjoy that because I don't have to run into other hunters, because sometimes people are crazy, sometimes people are friendly, but I like to hunt wilderness, national forest, away from roads, as far as I can get. And sometimes, like this time, our hike was supposed to be 6.5, 7 miles, and for the past 3 hours I've been debating either we should do it or not, and because it's so far. But I know the farther I get, the more animals there are and the less spooked they are, and the farther I get, the more fun I have, just because I don't run into other people, and I'm able to enjoy my time in a wilderness with all these mosquitoes and bugs that are trying to get me now. But anyways, good hunt. Now is gonna be the hard part, to pack him out, but it's still fun. Happy. Bro, perfect spot to shoot a bull.
Making hurt. This thing's big.
One arrow, bro. Same like last time. Just one arrow. Sure.
I mean, what else do you need, bro? You're so precise.
That's true. Actually.
Start taking one arrow with you, and that's all.
I was sure in my shot too.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I know this arrow is gonna hit him.
Bro,
Bam.
calculated it.
I was more thinking about, should I shoot him or no? Literally, I was thinking about that. Like, do I shoot this guy or no? Do I shoot this guy or no?
He was facing us with his small side, with his small antlers. Smaller side.
Yeah, and that's what I was like, man, he's like a 4-point or like a small 5. He's actually a 6x6. It's nice.
Dude, and then in Washington.
Gonna get a big one in Washington.
Hopefully, bro.